Welcome in, Murder Crumpet, to this edition of the Golden Gator News interview segment. We're so happy to have you here.
Oh my God, thank you, Phil. I'm so happy to be here.
Crumpet, if the lobby is a building, people would say you're the cock between the bricks. Honestly, the foundation, some would say. Do you feel pressure to keep producing that level of content month after month, year after year?
I've been doing it for about, 7 years now that I've been in the lobby, and I'd say for like a solid 6 of those, I've definitely been like top 5 funniest, and that hasn't really changed. I think there was pressure, and then, you get like your only toads or your Sevy dudes, and then it's like, oh, wow, just the only one left, so.
What motivates you to continue contributing after all that time?
Well, I love VRChat. It makes me so happy, and I'll do anything to maintain my New Year's poster. Love you, Sai. Anyway, that's the only reason I do it, for the New Year's poster every year. Being connected to the biggest content group in VRChat is probably for my benefit.
What is your favorite RP character that you've done?
Oh God, there's a bunch of them. I think my favorite is whenever I get to make fun of my friends. So I like role-playing as Turtwig with his little Auschwitz legs. And I really enjoy role-playing as FSB, which is Fast Shit Butt, ergo Lazzy. Those are some of my favorite people to role-play as, because I enjoy being mean to my friends.
Yeah, why do you think your parody of like other people is like so funny?
That's totally Phil, just like saying that everyone else sucks, by the way. I was like kind of complimentary, but very backhanded to most of the people in the lobby. That's you guys. I'm just way funnier than most of them, so it's like easier to parody people when you know how to be funny.
That plays into the next question. In the past, you mentioned that you sort of honed your bantering skills when you first joined the lobby. Do you think there's anyone now that can like keep up with you at all?
There's probably like 1 or 2 people who are pretty fun to banter with. I got good back and forth with Rob and Heads Up. They're probably the other funniest people. Jufa and Port, they're also like really funny. There's no one else that's funny though.
You seem to banter the most and have an association with the Tizzards. Why do you think you have that connection with them?
Dude, me and the Tizzards, we just roll together. Like, they may be stupid, fat, predatory, and most of them are only somewhat funny and carried on the backs of the bullied ones, such as Lazzy, Turtwig, and Broadcast, or the funny ones like Heads Up, and the rest are just either not funny or predators. But I like them because I love getting in fights, and they're really good at taking shit. And only like 2 of them have ever DM'd me saying, "Don't say that again, you're pissing me off." Otherwise, I can pretty much just go super hard and not have to worry about consequences. That's awesome.
Is there anybody you think should leave VRChat, not for content reasons, but just for their own mental well-being?
If I knew, Phil, that you were going to bring me on and have me shit talk Gavin, I would have agreed way earlier. I totally think that he should get the fuck out of this game before he gets his heart smashed for a 3rd time. Cat Mom should also quit, just for her own mental health. I think she'd be a much happier person, but I don't want her to.
People like Cat Mom and Turtwig seemingly are in and out of relationships all the time. Why do you think that is?
Is Turtwig in and out all the time? I feel like he's in one for a long time and then out of one. You know what? I agree. Phil does, you make a good point. Turtwig is a whore, and he's constantly preying upon these women, trapping them into these relationships, and then homie hopping to the next after he gets dumped. Ugh, I can't believe it. And Cat Mom, well, I feel bad every time she gets into a relationship, because I have to be like, oh, well, when they break up, I have to excommunicate this other guy. Like, sorry, EO, sorry, British fellow, sorry, Lazzy. Like, you just can't ever talk to him again. It sucks.
So you've done the content auction, which has spun off tons of great moments. Do you plan on doing that again, or another content-focused event?
Yeah, I'll definitely do another content auction for sure. That is so fun. Hopefully this time Camilla doesn't raid me with like 4,000 VTuber viewers who then go, "Oh my God, this is slavery." That would be really embarrassing if that happened a second time. But rebranding to a content auction, that'll frame it different. And so maybe there'll be less like, I need J-Rose not to show up as Mr. Popo if I do another content auction. That's it.
What do you think is the most important quality for a streamer to have success in this very competitive environment?
That's easy. consistency. You stream at a time when you tell people you're going to stream, and then you tell people when you're not going to be streaming, and you follow your own rules. More difficult for some people, like Cat Mom. I don't even know she streamed. I thought she quit like 4 times. So genuinely, you just got to do consistent stuff. Other than that, I don't know, just go leech off your friends. That's a good way to do it. Like, just go talk to people, be on their streams and stuff. Like that gets you in the algorithm.
What do you enjoy the most about streaming?
I enjoy making people laugh, especially when someone comes home from a hard day of work. I'm there for them, and I'll always be there for them. So please, if you respect someone who values you more than any other streamer on the platform, no question, subscribe to Murder Crumpet. It's way better than any other possible place.
What's your favorite non-VRChat collab you've done so far? What do you think you'd be doing right now if you hadn't started streaming?
Oh my God, I don't even want to think about it, dude. I'd probably be still working on my shitty car deal. Oh, I got laid off during COVID. I guess I'd be dead.
So you are a content mastermind. I would say if content is a fire, you're gasoline. But do you ever have trouble turning off your content mind for like off-stream interactions with friends and whatnot?
No, I'm a really good friend to people, and I have a huge separation between being a little content demon for stream stuff and being an off-camera personality friend who is just normal. And I would never solely do anything just for stream stuff. And I have a big separation between me and my offline self. They're totally different people.
What's your favorite part of doing public streams in VRChat?
I love meeting new people. It's so fun. I feel like I'm really good at first impressions sometimes, and I'm really bad at first impressions, and that makes it way more fun to meet people. Plus, you occasionally run across crazies, and it's like in a safari zoo. You're out there in the wilds. And I also met some of my best friends through Publix. That's how I met Naomi and others.
Those people, do you ever worry about them, like their ability to survive in the real world when you run across some of these real extreme characters?
You're asking me if I worry about the guy who role plays having multiple personalities, going to VRChat world to VRChat world, pretending that one of them's a little kid and another is a serial killer named Kara from Undertale. No, I don't worry about him, Phil. I'm not worried about that shit at all. Them just role playing. Hi, Lisa.
Out of Turwig, Broadcast, and Lazzy, do you think any of them have a chance to like thrive in life at all?
No.
Yeah, that speaks for itself, honestly. What is next for you in the coming months and years? Do you have any goal or project that you'd like to share?
Yeah, totally. For 2026, I really hope I blow up so that I can ditch everyone and act like I don't know nobody. How will I do this, you may ask? I've got it. I've decided the only way to make it in life is to be black.
Okay. People have been falling off recently. Why do you think that happens?
It's a term that I coined, actually, Phil Dozier. It's a term called zinkification. And that happens when someone behaves like zinc. And what does that mean? You have infinite upward momentum. Everyone starts to like you. You do something that makes your stream stock soar, and then you immediately crash and burn in totality and become a laughingstock loser pest that gets made fun of by everyone. And that's called getting zinked or zinkification. It happened to Harley, for example. Harley started music guy, #1 tryout, super beloved, awesome. Where has he been for the last couple months? If Borix was unbanned, you know what he'd be saying? I just totally dated this interview because it's not airing for 2 weeks. He would be saying, where the fuck is Harley? Does this guy even come by anymore? And the answer is no, he doesn't. So yeah, it's easy to get zinkified. You got to be careful. Watch it out there. If you get an upswing in the lobby, yes, I'm talking to you, don't get zinked. Because if you do, you'll never come back.
What are your thoughts on the state of IRL streaming right now?
IRL streaming is fucking epic. Unfortunately, it's just filled with a bunch of really annoying people right now. So in an effort to get on that train, I will be harassing VTubers. Secondly, more face cams. People need to see the fact that I am a man. Rah! Thirdly, being an asshole and causing drama makes viewers go up. So I will be doing more of that. If you're out there and you're my friend, get ready to get our bridges burned because I'm exposing everything everyone's ever done.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Murder Crumpet, and for all that you do.
Thanks. Appreciate it.